Here's our second plate semi-final. Chinese Taipei against the UAE. Chinese Taipei, they went down to Japan 43-0. They went down to the Philippines 41-7, 41 points to 7. UAE, they were beaten soundly by Hong 34-0. And then they beat Korea 24-17. That was their highlight. They lost this morning to Sri Lanka 35-10. And here's Chinese Taipei. Liu Ta-Ming at number 6, but also Tang Pao Shang at number 12, who's emerged as one of the players of quality in the Chinese Taipei side. And on the UAE, Naisao finally gets to make his way to the starting 7. And our referee is Kamamuta from Japan. Liu Yu-Hong with the kick out, and it's been batted back 20 metres by Chinese Taipei.
Backwards.
First chance then to get it out to the danger man Tang. He's out here, he cuts back in. He's got some footwork, this lad. He's closely watched by Johnny Bota. Here's Naisao. He's a one-man crime wave. Tackle from Matthews. They turn it over though. Skipper Stevenson on his way to the post, gets held up short. Richards, and on the outside to finish it is Semple. Chinese Taipei running around like headless chooks out there. They give up the ball. UAE in for the first score of this game. So Stevenson couldn't convert. It's a unconverted try as try scorer Semple comes away with the ball there. They've won it back from the restart. Naisao. There is Stevenson, and running straight and hard is Powell. Andrew Powell, they cut him down. That's a good chasing tackle, and Richards tries to athletically jump over the top. Can't take it though. He was almost taken without the ball.
Okay.
Andrew Powell just didn't have the pace to finish that one off. Big, powerful man. He's given it 100%. Good tackle from Liu Yu-Hong.
Crouch. Bye. Set. Advantage over. No quick. Please secure. This right. This right.
halfway through this first half, and Chinese Taipei take one against the throw. They need to score next, maybe. This is Tang. Throws a very risky pass in field, and Justin Walsh won't get any easier than that. I was just about to say Tang Shang is the one man who could probably unlock this defence. First try of the series, and that was a pretty simple one, but you've got to be in it to win it. Well done, sir.
When they push, they take a step back. No. Let's go. No. Great.
Stevenson with 2. Straight into the hands of Nassau. Are we going to see the man get finally on the score sheet this weekend? And he's done it straight from the kickoff, not handled by Chinese Taipei. And his 8th try of the series. He scored 6 of those in Korea, I believe, in the first weekend. Here he goes. Been relatively quiet this weekend. And he served out a 3-match ban last weekend, 2 weekends ago in China, for an indiscretion. Stevenson with a handy kick there from fairly wide.
Front ditch. Cross forward. That's back up. Yeah. Okay, understand. So please, straight. Okay, just sliding up. I understand your strong point, but straight. Sure. Crouch. Bar. Set.
Lai Kwang Hung gets this one away, looking for Tang outside. He's got to try and put something on here. Someone needs to do something here. They're just throwing it around across the face. The defense is good from UAE.
Okay.
But there's no incision at all.
Back.
No impetus. Someone's got to at least kick the ball or do something.
No.
Forward, says Saguru Kamamuta. And so that's half time. 3 tries to United Arab Emirates. They lead Chinese Taipei here, who have not fired a shot yet. 19-0 at half time.
Rugby Sevens 2019, right after the completion of that game, it's going to be a big one when Japan take on the host. The Tuskers, Sri Lanka, that match will be coming up next. Semi-final 1 in the cup segment. Semi-final 2 will be China taking on Hong Kong in the cup segment as well. So 2 men's games are coming up next. Sri Lankan Tuskers versus Japan, and China versus Hong Kong, the 4 best teams in Asia Rugby Sevens here in Colombo at the Racecourse grounds.
first half is good, but okay, sharp. You're right. Broke.
Second half underway of the second plate semi-final. It's UAE comfortably leading Chinese Taipei, 3-0. Both these teams looking to avoid relegation, so there's a lot in this game, and it looks like UAE are going to take it out. Justin Walsh with the inside pass. Stevenson out to Naisau. Look at the fan, look at the skip. He's a talented athlete, this man. And when he decides to get involved, it usually ends up in a score for the Emirates. Try number 4.
Seconds.
Looking at the series table, UAE are at the bottom of the table with 3 points. Chinese Taipei have 5 points. Philippines have 6. Those 3 teams are battling it out to avoid relegation. And by winning this match here, UAE will lift themselves off the bottom. But there's a bit of math to be done yet before we can figure out who's going to be relegated. Here goes Liu Tao-Ming. Sample's running back. He's got 2 blue shirts on. They've got to let him up. They have not let him up. It's a difficult one that quite often can go either way. They didn't let him up.
Number 5. Kicking away.
5 kicked the ball away. Just a lack of discipline here. They lead by 26-0. Well, they had to score 4 tries in 5 minutes.
Sorry. Go back. Sorry.
That's unfortunate. The referee seemed to get in the way, and he unsighted the supporting player. I think that's a bit unfair. He didn't hit the ball, but he did make it difficult for the catching player to receive it. Tough call for Chinese Taipei.
Bye. Set.
Simple to Richards. It's good contest there from Chinese Taipei.
Yeah, hold on. Back.
Here we go, Chinese Taipei. Can they finish one here? Get on the outside. Naisau misses the tackle. Straightening up goes Chow. Good tackle on him. They're coming in hard. Big tackle coming in from Justin Walsh there. And they've knocked it on. They can't catch a trick here, Chinese Taipei, against 6 players.
Time off. Number change. Number 18. 16. 18.
What's the number? 18.
Okay.
Come on, fresh legs. Here we go.
30. Sorry. It's time off. Ball is gone. Rest. Please rest. Ball is gone. Yeah. Approach. Bye. Set.
Halfway through the second half, Naysel breaks out again. Can he go the whole way for his hat trick? And look at the gas here. He's got the fend. He's got the swerve. He's got everything, this man, and he scores a hat trick. And he could quite easily be the leading try scorer of this tournament. If he was given more game time, I'm sure there's a reason. And he sat out one full day in Huizhou. 10th try of the series. He's an excitement machine. And Chinese Taipei are going into the 7th and 8th playoff against Korea. And if they lose that, they are going to be relegated from the Asia 7 series. Look at that. There was no gap there, but just causes confusion between two tacklers. You fear that you're going to collide heads with your teammate in that sort of situation. He takes a well-earned break. He looks straight to the sideline to Apollo Perolini. Get me out of here. I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here.
Back. Backwards.
Good running from Lai Kwang Hung there, and he gets a full front-on tackle from Semple. Comes away with it though. And that's just not good enough really from Chinese Taipei. Every time they've tried to break out, basic skills letting them down.
Right. Number change. Number 15. 15. This is your blue. Go.
Vula tries to get on the outside, skips out of one. Up to Stevenson, the captain, back to Vula. Oh, they're putting on the show now, UAE. Vula with their trademark kickstart motorbike move of his.
First. Second. Scrum. Scrum. Let's go.
6, go black. I go black.
Yes, good cup. Good cup, right. It's a roll. Coach. Five. Set.
Last play of the game then, and again, just lack of concentration, and Vula finished this one in the corner. He runs like a springbok on the high felt, and he's given the good pass there to Connor Kennedy, and probably their best performance of the weekend. And they need to take some of that into the 5th and 6th playoff. They've saved themselves from the bottom of the table.
Let's go. Time is gone. Finish.
There we go then. Full time 38-0. Chinese Taipei have been thumped by the United Arab Emirates here at the Racecourse International Stadium.